Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I think Fitz, I think we have got him. We tracked him down.
Oh, is that the man? Look at
wow.
him. Look at that gorgeous man there, Morgan Evans. Mate, you know what? You know what really gets me down, Morgan? And, you know, I started losing my hair at the age of about 27, 28. And sometimes I look at you and I go, I wish he will go through that one day so he knows.
Nah, look at that.
You know the pain, Morgan.
Well, thanks. I appreciate the good vibes there to kick this off.
It really, no, but it's exceptional hair, isn't it?
It is, and he's so smiley because obviously it's not genetic. He knows it's never going to happen to him.
Yeah, I know. Morgan, where are you right now? We've got you on Zoom on the studio. Is that your place overseas or?
Yeah, this is my spot in Nashville, yeah.
Oh, my God. Can you explain what Nashville is like? To me, it's sort of a music wonderland where everybody gets and there's bars and bands, 24/7. Is that what it's like?
Yeah, it's definitely become that for everyone. You can come in here for the weekend and kind of have like a country music Disneyland experience.
How often would you see Keith and Nicole floating around there?
The last time I saw them was at an awards show sometime, so maybe at the end of last year. But they're around. They live somewhere and within a few miles of here.
Have you jammed with Keith?
Kind of. We did this thing during COVID where we went into the Grand Ole Opry and just played acoustically on stage, and so we played along.
He's one of the best guitarists in the world, isn't he, Keith Urban? I mean, we talk about his voice, but his guitar skills are exceptional.
Yeah, he's unreal. I actually just kind of discovered him through his guitar playing. I was just learning to play myself, and I thought, man, one day I'm going to go to Nashville. I'm going to learn how to play like that. And now I'm in Nashville. I still look at him play, and I think, I'm going to learn how to play like that.
What were some of the first songs that you learnt to play?
I was obsessed with the Living Ends first record. That might have been the first 11 songs that I learned, or that I tried to learn how to play.
What about a name, like some of your first earlier bands, mates from school? What were you guys called?
My first band was called Extortion.
Oh, get the money out.
That's pretty hardcore. We played everything from like rap metal to like jazz to country, to like surf punk. I think the first song we ever played, we were so punk that we covered a local punk band song. That's country level.
How did it go for the ladies when you met a girl and said, "Yeah, I'm in a band called Extortion"?
Yeah, probably. At the age of 13, really killing it.
Yeah, Mr. Evans.
Mate, we're so excited because you're coming back to Australia. It's the life upside down to it. You must be pumped, mate. And I know a few years there, obviously, with pandemic and stuff like that, it was hard to come in and out of the country. Are you excited? You're playing some huge venues as well. Are you pumped?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's been 4 years since we got to come down and do actual full shows in Australia. And yeah, like you said, a lot of these venues I've wanted to play for a long time, like the Palais in Melbourne and the
Sydney Opera House. Yes.
I can't believe they're letting us in there to play country music that night, but we'll definitely be making the most of it. And we're actually recording a live album at that show too, at the Sydney Opera House. So that's extra excitement on top.
Can I ask this question? Because it is, I feel like the resurgence of country music. At the moment, Morgan Wallen's big on the show. Luke Combs we're playing as well. Frontier's bringing this tour out for you. I've got a mate that works at Frontier and he said, mate,
it's exploded.
In demand, Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen, the tickets for that is the most sought-after ticket in Australia. Did you know that this was coming at some stage? Did you know that it was going to be taking off?
Man, I don't know. I always loved it. And I will say, over the last sort of 8 years I've been living over here, coming back, every time I come back to Australia, I hear it more and more. And just the fact that I get to talk to you guys is an indication of that too. It's like a really cool thing, having grown up with country music and seeing it explode the way that it is. And especially those two fellas you're talking about. I mean, they're massive here as well. Yeah, they're just making some great music and people have fallen in love with it.
Just before we go, this question was coming.
Too personal, mate.
If you are coming back home, I mean, is there a chance that, I don't know, maybe I could pass you or anyone else? Are you single at the moment?
I am. The love status is completely single and quite enjoying traveling and playing music.
I couldn't recommend that more because you should not throw love away. That's my thought on it. Love is love, and until I'm just advising more than that. I think
he
you
needs
should
advice.
Remain single for as long as possible, especially when on tour, in case you meet the one.
You meet Kate.
The one. you know.
I mean, half your luck, Morgan.
Well, that's good to know. Pencil that in. Mate, we're really excited. The Life Upside Down tour. The Sydney Opera House show. It'll be amazing to see you there, mate. Congratulations, and we can't wait to see you back in Australia really soon.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks for the advice too there, mate.
Always. Get busy living.
See you, buddy.
Thanks, Morgan.
See you, mate.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.